Why?
I'm better than you.
My eyes are red. I was in the back smoking a joint with Van Damme.
You know it.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am your boy, Stevie Jobber.
I'm your boy, Dangerous Duke.
And welcome back to the Dangerous Jobbers podcast, putting wrestling over one podcast at a time.
Yeah.
And we are gathered here today for another special edition of Push Developmental or Fire PDF for short. This is how the game works. We give three options, and much like a game you also might know, you have to choose whether to push one, develop one, or fire one. And they're all tough choices. For example, I'll start off, Duke. Push, developmental, fire, Darby Allin, Trick Williams, and Chad Gable.
See, now that's a toughie. That is a tough one. Darby Allin, Trick Williams, and Chad Gable. I am going to. So now when I push them, that doesn't mean I'm pushing them to the world title. That just means I'm just giving them a push in general.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to.
And this is why I love this game.
I'm gonna push. This is tough. I'm gonna push Trick. No. Yeah, I'm gonna push Trick, and I'm gonna develop Darby, and by default, I guess I'm gonna have to fire Chad because you've been here long enough and the experiments haven't quite worked with you for whatever reason. And I think Trick is going to appeal more to the crowd if I push him. And I think him and Braun could do some great stuff if I push him the right way with Braun. Darby, he's really close. He just has to work a little bit more and, hone in on a couple more things for me before I push him. But I'm also going to develop him to push him towards the world title of AEW. So, yeah, we're going to push Trick, develop Darby, and sorry, Chad, but we got to fire you.
I'm not terribly upset about that. Something told me Chad is the odd man out there.
Yeah, and so it's a shame, too, because I love Chad.
Poor guy, that Chad. But he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
All right, so my first one for you, push, develop, or fire, Gigi Dolan, Nikita Lyons, Thea Hale.
That's tough. Nikita Lyons, Thea Hale. Who'd you say?
Gigi Dolan.
Gigi Dolan. I gotta fire one of these guys. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna push Gigi Dolan.
Okay.
I'm gonna push Gigi Dolan. Because I don't think she's gotten a fair shake at it. I'm gonna develop Thea Hale.
Okay.
A lot of money I'm about to lose, but yeah, I think I'd fire Nikita Lyons. This is gonna sound crazy, and yeah, I'm pushing Gigi because she hasn't got a fair shake, and I know she's good. I'm gonna develop Thea Hale because after Chase U has died, I feel like there's a lot of room to grow. You just got to get away from that character. You just need some development. And Nikita is barely ever here anyway, so
Okay.
You got better stuff to do, man. I mean, you can go. You can go. You can come
Off,
back, when
off,
you're more consistent.
off of that judgment, I can respect your decision here.
It's tough though. That's not easy. You know, all the merch sales and fan base you're losing by firing Nikita Lyons.
Mm-hmm.
Majority of them being male, but it's fine. I'll take a hit in the demographic. At least you get Gigi Dolan. I'll give you a an all women's one. Chris Stat, Lash Legend, and Io Sky.
Mm-hmm. Io Sky, Lash Legend, and who was the other one?
Chris Statlander.
All right, so this is easier for me than you think.
Okay. Give it to
I'm gonna push Io Sky
Mm.
just because we've done it before. We know it's worked on both brands, so we're gonna push Io Sky. We're gonna develop Lash Legend because I feel like if you market it the right way, Lash Legend could do some great stuff. And I actually kind of like the character. And as bad as it sounds, Chris Statlander has never really hit the mark for me. I've never been a huge Chris Stat fan, so I guess on that standard, we're gonna have to just give her the boot.
I think Stat's very impressive. I think Stat's very impressive. She just hasn't gotten the platform to be front and center, which
I
is
don't
a
know.
shame.
It's just I don't know. It's never really hit for me, you know.
But in
Everybody has a
comparison with the other two,
yeah. I mean, everybody has a preference.
yeah, yeah. And Stat will find her legs. I'm not mad at you because who'd you say you push? You push Io Sky,
Yeah.
develop Lash Legend. I think that's a great booking decision.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna hold you. That might be my same choice. I remember that same choice. All right, tell me where's my head at? What you got for me?
All right. So push, developer, fire. Ricky Starks, Dante Martin,
Love him.
Daniel Garcia.
Who's the first guy?
Ricky Starks.
I'm gonna push Ricky Starks. I'm not gonna not push Ricky Starks. I'm gonna develop Daniel Garcia. So I guess that means I'm firing Dante Martin. That's actually pretty easy. Yeah, I'm gonna push Ricky Starks, man. You gotta push Ricky Starks. He's money. He's so money. Garcia's money, but Garcia's money because he had to fight to develop into being money. I feel like Ricky Starks was so naturally money. You got to push Ricky Starks.
After you
Push
just
Ricky
said you
Starks.
love Dante Martin.
I mean, I do, but I put it this way: Dante Martin's in Top Flight. I like Dante Martin. I don't necessarily enjoy Top Flight. I think they get injured too much.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as a group, I don't put him over Leo Rush, so I'm definitely not about to put him over Ricky Starks. And Daniel Garcia is super over. So as much as I like you, dude, the years of development you're gonna need much faster to just develop Daniel Garcia and push Ricky Starks.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I can make Ricky Starks a champion because he's already got it. Whatever you're looking for, Starks has already got it. So it's like no work to give Ricky Starks a push.
Okay.
It's just how it
I
lays
respect
out.
it. I respect it.
You got a lot of good young, hungry guys on that list. I got one for you. Wheeler Yuta,
Mm-hmm.
Carmelo Hayes, Trey Miguel.
Wheeler Yuta, Carmelo Hayes, Trey Miguel. I'm gonna push. Actually, I'm gonna start with develop. I'm gonna develop Wheeler Yuta because given where he's at right now,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna See, now that's tough. I take
The
that
more you
back.
think about it, the more complicated it becomes.
All right, so we're gonna push Carmelo Hayes. We're gonna develop Trey Miguel, and we're gonna fire Wheeler
Oh, you're
Yuta.
firing Philly? You firing Willa Yuta?
I-
Damn, Willa Yuta.
yeah. And I'm only developing Trey Miguel because if I develop Trey Miguel the right way, we can get him to Prince Puma status of MLW or not MLW of Lucha Underground,
Mm-hmm.
and we can kind of get like a darker edge to him than Prince Puma had.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where my head is on that. And then Mello, just because Mello's money, we got to do something with him. But then on the back burner, we got to push Wheeler Yuta because he kind of feels like the last man of his group, even
He's
though
still raw clay, man.
even though you see the potential there. I think I can draw more money with a Trey Miguel than I can with a Wheeler Yuta.
I don't disagree with you.
So with that, I think I'm going to have to push Mello, develop Trey, and then fire Yuta. Sorry, Yuta. I love you, dude.
Sorry, Yuta. It's just how it shook out.
All right. So my next one for you, my number 3 one. Got a lot of bloodline people floating around out here.
Mm-hmm.
Some are here, some are not here. Let's go with the 3 gorillas of bloodline. 2 of them that are here, 1 that's not yet. Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Hikaleo. Push, develop, or fire.
This might actually be pretty easy. I hate to
Mhm.
say this. I hate to say this. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm gonna push Tama. I'm gonna develop Hikaleo, and I'm gonna fire Tongaloa. I'm sorry, Tonga. You get a bad rep online. You get a you get, and it's, I
Even
hate
on
to
the
be the guy
second,
that goes. I hate to be the guy that goes off online opinion, but like
even
Hikaleo's
on the
got so
second,
much potential to develop because he's not here and he still looks pretty devastating. I know Tama's money because I've seen it in Japan. Not that I haven't seen it from Tongaloa. I often mention to people my argument is they are both a legendary tag team. They're a legendary tag team together. It's not just Tama. That being said, though, Tongaloa does kind of prove himself ineffective in a lot of moments. So it doesn't leave a lot of room for desires. And he might do better alone developing his character than he would with me giving him some sort of developmental or push. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You might just do better on your own. Sorry,
Okay.
man. You gotta push Tama. You gotta push Tama.
I'm
I
gonna
got
push
one
him.
for you. I got one for
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Tama Tonga,
Mhm.
Carl Anderson,
Mhm.
and who's my third? And Montez Ford.
Oh, you suck.
Yeah.
You really suck. Easier than you think, but still you suck because these are
These are people you love,
these are 3 of my favorite guys in the tag teams.
near and dear to your heart.
Yeah, very near and dear. And as bad as it sounds, the choice is not very easy, but the choice is easy here.
This is gonna be surprising to me.
I'm gonna push Montez.
You're gonna push Taz? Oh shit. That is surprising.
I'm gonna push Tez. Tez has not been pushed as a single star, and I think once you push Tez as a single star, he's gonna do some great things. I think he will do greater things than the 3 of these men will.
Oh snap. Okay.
I will go on record and say that. See, now this is down to the 2 people that I really like in Bullet Club. My 2 favorite people from Bullet Club.
That's why I expected us to go a different way.
We are going to fire. See, I got his figure right there. just because the figure's staring at me and I feel it burning a hole in the back of my head, we're gonna fire Carl Anderson.
Damn.
Just because I have the Tama Tonga figure literally right here staring me down. So we're gonna develop Tonga. We're gonna see what he can do. We're gonna try to make him a more sadistic version of his dad Haku, and yeah, we're gonna fire Carl because just because, man. Yeah, that's my pick.
Yeah.
I can't even get too deep in it, but
Yeah.
Tez is definitely getting the push. I get more youth. I get more youth out of Tez, so we're gonna push him.
That's true. That's true. He's the younger of the three. That's true.
All right. Now, this is one that's kind of near and dear to me, and you being married to a Latina, you're gonna have to decide between these three Hispanic people.
Oh no, it's my toughest choice.
Andrade.
Oh no, this is already tough. This is already tough.
Santos Escobar.
I love Santos.
And Dom.
Oh no! Oh no! You threw the hardest person in there. Oh no! 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 I want to push all three of these guys. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I gotta fire one of these guys. That sucks.
Fire one.
All these guys are great. I love all these guys. Damn. Damn.
Tough choice. The choices we make as bookers.
I don't even know who to develop. What I got. This is tough, man. It would be corny not to push Dom. Like,
this is. I know what mine would be. I'm not saying it. I'm just gonna let. I'm gonna let you catch the flack on this one.
This is tough. See, this is tough. This is tough because it'd be corny not to push Dom. Dom is clearly the most over the three. It's only right you push Dom, but he's young. He should be the guy in developmental, except he's probably selling more merch than the other two. It's hard to develop any of these guys because the other two are the actual vets. So they don't really need development. They need a push. Oh, this is tough. And none of them deserve to be fired. Like, all of them just haven't got the opportunity to be front and center. Oh, man, that is terrible. And I feel so bad firing any of them.
Because you know you're going to wind up pissing off a big group regardless of who you fire.
I might never get another Spanish wrestler again if I fire Dominic Mysterio. Ray might have my ass. Ray ain't going. This is tough. This is tough. I don't want to choose. Oh, Santos, I'm so sorry, man. I'm going to have to fire Santos. Oh, Santos, I'm sorry. I've been watching Santos since Lucha Underground, man. I want Santos to get a break so bad. But I might have to let him go. Like, oh, Legato's just not working. Legato's not working. And there's no other way around it. Legato's not working. And I can push Andrade right now and know he can be a world champion.
Okay.
And even though it would suck to backseat Dom, he might only get better. He will only get better. That's the thing. Dom only gets better. He was the workhorse of the year last year. Speaking of that, the awards are coming up. I don't know if this is before or after the awards, but the awards are coming up. Dominic is workhorse of the year. Like, at least last year he was. Tough decision. But I would rather developmental Dom because I feel like whatever we could possibly improve on, he'd probably find a way to be much better in the long run while Andrade's champ. It just sucks for Santos, man.
These
I
are
want
the
to push
choices.
Santos so much. Santos is one of those guys where everything about him makes sense and people just are not latching on. They're just not latching on. In NXT, I felt like it was so much easier. You know, like him standing next to Ray made so much more sense. Like, that sucks. That sucks. Damn, man.
Mm.
Damn.
Damn.
All right. Are we at 5? Do I got one more?
You got one more. I got one more.
All right. Let me make it count. Let me look at my list. What's the biggest one I can give you? I got another girl one that's pretty big, and I got another guy one that's pretty big. I'll let you. Oh no, I got 2 guy ones that's pretty big. You want the girl one or one of the guy ones?
Dealer's choice.
Moose, Swerve, or Shelton Benjamin?
Oh, that's tough. Moose, Swerve, Shelton Benjamin. Oh, this sucks.
I think that's the best part of these episodes is that we just get to see the other one struggle.
See, because when Moose does Moose things, it's hilarious and it's great.
He does great work. He never fails to do great work.
All right, so I'm gonna do this as a booker, not in WWE.
Yeah.
That's how this becomes a lot easier for me.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna push Swerve. I'm gonna push Swerve. Because I already know Swerve can do it. I'm gonna develop Shelton just because.
Okay.
Just because when I develop Shelton, Shelton's gonna be the one to take down Swerve and take it off of Swerve. And then by that standard, I'm gonna have to fire Moose. And unfortunately, we're not gonna have Moose doing Moose things in our promotion, but that's where I'm at. We're gonna push Swerve to be the world champion. We're gonna develop Shelton to be the guy to take it off of Swerve, and then we're gonna have to fire Moose. Sorry, Moose. Love you.
Now is this reversed? If this is WWE booking, do we push Moose instead of Swerve?
Yes.
Do we still developmental Shelton Benjamin if we're WWE, or do we fire Shelton Benjamin?
No, if we're WWE, we're gonna push Moose. We're gonna developmental Swerve in NXT, make him NXT champion. And we're gonna fire Shelton because, unfortunately, as bad as it sounds, it's easy to do. We've done it multiple times.
Yeah, it's much easier.
We're not gonna miss much in WWE, which is sad because we love Shelton.
The impact just from Shelton switching from WWE to AEW, like the immense amount of in-ring credit.
It changes so much.
They let go of that guy. Yeah, he wasn't doing that in WWE. He wasn't doing that. He wasn't that guy.
It's like Sheldon is
they nerfed the hell out of him in WWE.
It's like he's like an Al Snow or a PCO. He leaves and he just becomes
like a
instantly
PCO.
Better.
I like PCO as a comparison. He's like a PCO. PCO is tremendous outside of whatever WWE rigmarole would be. Yeah, PCO would never survive in a WWE, but outside, PCO is impressive.
All right.
And credit to that guy for still doing all these freaking dives at his age. Like, he was doing dives when we saw him in ROH, and we thought it was impossible. Like,
and that was in 2017.
Crazy.
Here we are at 2024.
Crazy.
All right, so my last one. We're gonna go tag teams here.
Mm-hmm.
DIY,
Mm.
Street Profits,
Mm.
or the Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh, shit. This might be easier than you think.
Let's see.
I'm gonna have to fire DIY. I know that right now. Listen, I love Tommaso Ciampa. I'm not as big of a fan of Johnny Gargano. I'll be totally honest with you.
You
did
it.
I feel like Johnny belongs on the Indies. I'll say it like that. And I feel like Tommaso can succeed anywhere because his characters got great roots. But Johnny Gargano's like a much more of a Sami Zayn type. Not to say that he can't get over, but I'd much faster take Kevin Owens than I would Sami Zayn. Same case with DIY. I would much rather just have Tommaso. So I'd probably have to fire DIY if they're a package deal. But I developed the Motor City Machine Guns only because they've been to the top before. And I'd push the Street Profits because they haven't held the titles in the last 4 years. And they were a staple of the tag division. They were the tag division for a good minute. And people tend to forget. Tez has said it himself. So I think for the second time, we pushed Tez. Yeah, we're going to push the Profits, developmental the Machine Guns. And as much as it pains me, I'm going to fire DIY.
Hey.
I remember what NXT was like. I do. Even though a lot of people don't. I remember what it was like. I remember what it felt like when they were on and they were together and it felt great and they were up against FTR and AOP every night. It's not like that now.
Mm-hmm.
No, whatever magic that had is not there. And it's much more of an impossible mountain to climb than it was for Sammy and Kevin. And I just don't see it getting there.
Hey, I respect it.
I'm sorry. But good luck in your future endeavors. And I think that about wraps it up, unless you have an honorable mention or something. If you got a wild card to throw out there, then we'll do that. But if not, I think we're done.
No, I think we could send it on home.
All right, man. Well, thank you for joining us. If you have any suggestions, we're always open to them. Thank you for listening to this Push Developmental and Fire. And we'd love to get some from you guys. These are always fun for us to do, just to see the other one struggle in agony about what they would do booking wise with these three gentlemen or the ladies or what have you, tag teams, anything. If you've enjoyed this, we have others. This isn't the first one. You might be able to find them going back into whatever you're listening to this on, or you could probably click the link in the description and follow us on pretty much everything and see all the other stuff we have. We don't just do this. We do a lot of other stuff. We got a website, dangerousjobberswebsite.com. And I think that about wraps up the cheap plug for now. I've been Stevie Jobber.
I've been Dangerous Duke.
And this has been the Dangerous Jobbers podcast. Stay up, stay blessed, and as always,
stay dangerous.
People have been asking me, why, Eddie, why?